Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we are. We're in. Everything's feeling good. Feels real good. Let's start it all out. Let's see what we got going. I have not played in about 4 or 5 months, and so we're gonna see how it's going. So Imperial Fracture. Okay, okay. Chronicles of Rathnir. This is about where I left off. This is about it. Planning a coup against the Lunari Empire. We gotta look at the Cartography Guild. What's Eldham doing? Show me this. So show me how this is going with the things, the stuff in the things. Simulami's still going. That's good, but they've released Draconi a little bit. Shielding is I like what shielding is doing. They've got they're sort of on the periphery of old COG. Halcyon is still kicking. COG has gone through its 8th transfer. Ever since Araka came knocking, COG has not been able to get itself um, stable and independent. But it looks like Eleanor is a bit of a sort of successor state to Araka. I don't know exactly though. USSE is still kicking. That's good. That's good. Love to see it. Raven Guard is still kicking. Better than I thought. A lot better than I thought. Volpirium. I like Volpirium. So I'm glad they're still around. What has been going on? Let's look back here. Coalition against the Asterian pirates. Now I need to see. I want to get the Chronicles of Eldham. Where are the Chronicles of Eldham? Here we go. The Chronicles of Eldham were never really given the same things, unfortunately. They were never given the same attention to detail, I think, that the Chronicles of Rathnir were. You got the Pax Genesis, Pax Pitericum. Why are they always Pax? The beginning piece, the I don't know, the substantive piece, the congregational piece. I took Latin for 3 semesters. I have you know. The imperial piece, okay, that's good. The pirate piece, the triumphal piece, okay. We're gonna have to go to number 2. Here we are. The fractured piece. Come on now. Come on now. We're gonna start off in March because that's pretty much where I had stopped playing for a minute. People just got lazy. Non-aggression pact for Gardenia. Feel free to pitch in the chat. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what your opinions are about the current events. Tell me about Kylorne. If you play Kylorne, I want to hear about Kylorne. You know, I have not even looked. Is there a Chronicles of Kylorne right now? Not really. Who's making the Chronicles of Kylorne? What's up with that? What is up with that? Cause wrong button. Wrong button. No. Okay. Are there no maps? Okay. Okay. Here's the map, which looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I won't lie. It's got to be said. Third World, February 5th, was largely a joke around Eldham rather than become known as Kylorne. Actual rumors. Third World was on July 5th, 2021, where discussions would continue to go around about it. Eastern Con, the then admin, would confirm there was indeed a third world in development. When opening Kylorne to the whitelisted public, the tribal period began. Host Nation tribes are not allowed to claim land on the map and are discouraged from high-level diplomacy. Okay, I like it. I like it. I do like it. Let's go back to Eldham though, because Kylorne still seems to be in the tribal stage. There's not maybe a lot to know about Kylorne right now. Um, Morland Dorn declares independence from Sealding. There's never what I've noticed about the uh, Chronicles is that they always love to announce their victories, but nobody really announces their defeats. I doubt we'll see Morladron in here again. You know, because usually they're all very gung ho. How it works with the thing is, it's I mean the wiki, it's all user made. It's all um, written up by the Stoneworks user base. So they're going to be very quick to sort of publish themselves, like, "Hey, we're here now, come join." And then, should anything ever happen to them, should they quickly fall under the boot of another nation or back into Sealding, it's not likely that they'd publish that. And honestly, if it was minor enough, Sealding might neglect to talk about it either. So we'll see. Let's confirm that actually. Let's control F this and more Ladron. Okay, here we are. There's some more stuff. Pledge support to the Old Banners Rebellion. Okay, I remember the Old Banners Rebellion. And when do we hear about them again? Okay. The Black Isles unify into the. Okay, I don't even know about this. This is something. Oceanic Democratic Maritime Nation. Okay. Anyway, and then Civil War. And then, okay, so they existed as a subsection of Shielding, or did Shielding even say that they annexed them in the first place? Because if they're part of this, they're part of the Morladron Mr. Lu, then I mean, let's see how these guys went. Because I mean, usually when you make a thing for your nation that you don't typically talk about the downfall, you usually just wash your hands of it, let it go, do something else. But I mean, it's unlikely that they'd post their own downfall. The Darkest Hour, the Civil War, there's Morladron. Okay, the Anarchist Federation, based. Birth of the Republic, Provision Republic. Let's Control F. Uh, Sealding. Did I spell that right? There's a C here. Okay, here we go. Of a sympathetic in an attempt to make. Okay. Now there's been the Crown Lens. Now there's something coming together here. It's a little something coming together about Mordron and Shielding. Morladron had two allies. Meanwhile, Sylvania had amassed a mighty coalition. Okay. Okay. And with the purpose of attacking the Volpirium, the termination, destruction, primarily with Shielding. Halcyon and Morladron hide the Brotherhood of Allfang. I remember Allfang. Do they have a picture? Do they have a flag? Yes, okay. That looks alright. I like it. Nations Red, who Maladron had actively engaged in combat with. God, sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. That's something, alright. Can't even. That's a lot of history right there. Okay, now the forms the Araka's successor state. Araka's territory. Let me get rid of this. The Council of Hark was created as the second Araka successor state. Yasria, I remember Yasria, rest in peace. East Strukyal declares independence. That was just great when that happened. I remember that. The Kingdom of Husria signs a mutual defense pact with the nations of Rathnir and Pelora. Hmm. Bedchamp Foundation. The Bedchamp Foundation. That makes me happy. I didn't think I'd see that. Volpirium supporting Rodenbrook. The Freeman Uprising. This is, I think, back in the days when there were all these communist nations. Like the USSE had just sort of multiplied, and I know there was the anarchists right next to COG in the far sort of corner of the map in the northeast corner of the map where the anarchists were. Uvaria declares independence from Arius. COG, okay, signs a mutual defense pact for the North Constellation. Very cool. The Triarchy of Arctania. The Ionios supports Lunaris. I think this might have been around where COG collapsed because Ionios wasn't a player, and they were only a player for a very short time around this time. This coincides with the everyone posts their W's, but nobody posts their L's on the Rathnir thing, on the sort of log. So you only get a portion of the history. There's no unbiased research going on over here. It's always people making things with the sole purpose of advertising to their own nation. Has no one contributed this since July 10th? That's terrible. That's terrible. Why would no one contribute this until July 10th? Howdy, Van Man. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, okay, Kylorne says the histories sort of just shut off around July 10th, unless I'm missing something. No. Okay. So the people just stop posting on the Chronicles of Eldheim. Let's check in with Rathnir. Let's check in with Rathnir now. Yes, Yeliku, Drak. Let's pull up a map actually of Rathnir and see what we're looking at today. Lunaris Plagatea. Okay. Okay. I see the Lunaris is still on the up and up. The Emirate of Niger and the Empire of Simulami. That's cool. The little fallen empire over there. I like that. At least Plagatea is a little bit unified. OPTC is under Simulami. That's something. Bardonia is back. Empire of Sertania. That means, okay, Ashari is still there. So this is what Yimu Aldal is now. If anyone knows anything about these nations, shout out in the chat. Shout out in the chat. I want to hear the news. Asharia still exists, which is good, I suppose. Everything down in the west is new except for Alderash. I think when I left, Alderash had mega collapsed, and now it's nice to see them back. Ryzen is still here. Shout out to Ryzen, always coming back and falling perpetually over and over and over again. Hordian, I wonder what's up with Hordian because they've got land up in the corner here, and like I think with the sort of rump state of Alamein, but they've sort of inherited what was, at least when I was playing, like Tortuga, that whole business right there. And then we have the original Fiardom of Eight Yeli, who still control the island of Tessel, the Republic of Hansa. That's cool. The Isles, the Kingdom of Needen, under Bardonia. That probably likely rubs Asharia the wrong way, I'm sure. And then, what's up, Phil? What's up? I wonder how Herodia's doing between Sertaria, Asharia, and Simulami just sort of sandwiched in here. They have the potential to be great, but they also have the potential to be absolutely under the worst, most severe pressure all the time. All the time. Like these guys, the Herodia either has it great or they have it horrible, and there's no in between. That's just the way I'm seeing it from looking at it. All right, Dalria. Dalria's on the up and up. Love to see it. I wonder what's going on with Bardonia. There's an Among Us. There's an Among Us guy right there. I'm gonna never mention that again. Jared. We have Jared's Empire over here. He's looking snazzy. Shout out to Jared. And there's this. I guess if these roads are accurate, there's this bit of metropolis up here. I think this is where Durastarok is, or Orin's Peak. I don't know my Bardonia lore. My latest Bardonian expedition was like last a year ago now, and so I think this is Orin's Peak up here. Mm. The Kartek Horde. I love to see a Horde faction every now and again. And the most inpronounceable thing ever, controlled by Simulami, up here, sort of where Servoslavia was, or I guess the successor state of Servoslavia, being a thing between um, sort of Niger and Lunaris Pagatea. Does anybody know who's watching right now what the politics between Simulami and Lunaris is like? Because I assume at one point, or sort of coming soon, there is going to be a fight for Plagatea, considering how Lunaris and Simulami sort of split it in these little, or Lunaris has these little colony states right here. I don't know much about Azuria, Van Man. Fill me in. Fill me in. But I mean, it seems like on the Simulami Lunaris front in the Plagatean theater, um, they may come to blows soon if they haven't already. And if they've got an alliance right now, you know, I don't think that's going to last very long. But it looks like there's been quite a lot of development. If the, like I said, if these street maps are to be believed, right here, that in the old Servoslavia continental area. Oh, okay. Where were they, Phil? Were they both Eldham? Yeah. I assume all Eldham. I've got to get into. I got to see if my Kylorne application is still valid. I think I got in, but then I just went inactive. So I don't know what sort of my status is on there currently. Um, Also, I get a new mic tomorrow, which is going to be good. I recently, or not recently, at the beginning of the summer, I moved away from home. I graduated from college and moved away from home, and I forgot to bring my good mic. So that's about 7 hours away. My good mic's 7 hours away, so I just said forget it and bought a new one over online order. But I'm interested to hear about Azuria and what's going on over there. Is Azuria um is Azuria Eldham or Rathnir? Oh wow. Oh god. Things are still. That's what I love about Eldham and Rathnir and the Stoneworks in general, is that it's always popping. No matter what, there's never a dull moment, really. Drukyal is controlled by Shiro Kaneza. That's pretty cool. Maybe this deserves a video on its own. I'll look into this. I'll just stare at this map until I can think of a theme. Um, the fragmentation, the seemingly colonial nature of Eldham nations near Magisterium. Okay, I'll look after I make this point here. But take shielding for example. Like they're up here in the far north. They've got a bunch of sort of territory in the old cog. They are down here in the bottom left corner of the map near shielding. They're sort of in the middle of the map between Sanctus, Silviana, and Ventorum. Where else can I find shielding? And Ymualdo. I saw Ymualdo wasn't there anymore. Sag. And here we go, like Shirukaza over here. They've got this big clump in the middle, but they also have this little bit under Dyragon. Like everything seems so fragmented, and it's probably on account of the Nether highways are making that cool. Sylviana has got a big clump in the left over here and a big clump on the right. I don't know what's up with that. I assume it's just the nature of Eldham, the way they're doing that, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense, and that's something that Rathnir doesn't have very much of. I feel like Rathnir has a much more sort of traditional grand strategy kind of population, whilst Eldham has a lot more of like the PvPers and they can take what they can get. I could be wrong, but it just sort of rubs me weirdly how there is just fragmented nations just scattered all over the map, like the same nation just has just small bits of territory all over the map. I think it speaks to the colonial start that these nations had, with a lot of the Rathnir nations colonizing and then those colonies breaking away and those colonies having war, etc., etc. But let's look back at Rathnir. Let's look back at Rathnir and see if we can't learn a thing or two about Azuria. Now, where we gotta find it first. They're near Magisterium, as I've been told. But okay, here we go. Found it. A lot of things going on around here. You got the Union of Loyalists, which is cool. The Racing Company, okay. The Gimpy Gimpy, love to see it. No, what have they been doing? The Magisterium's shrunk quite a bit since last looked at it. The Magisterium used to be huge. I think the Magisterium used to have most of Sertaria, the Empire of Sertaria, I think the last time, and maybe a bit of this lower portion of Asharia over here. But they were big. They were sort of the successor nation to Bardonia after Bardonia fell, I think, back in February from the Third Allium Coalition War. A lot of the people who were in the Empire of Bardonia sort of got positions of power in the Magisterium. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the Magisterium was sort of a successor state to Bardonia. Okay, Hostina, and then it broke apart. Okay. Wheels within wheels here on Rathnir. The Lusari Imperium, not to be confused with the Lunaris Imperium. Where's Lunaris' main power base? Or is Lunaris Plagatea a sort of merger nation? Are they a sort of merger nation? Are they one thing? Because I was looking for, I assumed um, Plagatea was a vassal of Lunaris, but now that I'm looking at it, that might be not correct. I like how the Emirate of Niger has stood the test of time. The Emirate of Niger has been here forever. It's been here forever, and I'm happy to see that they've remained so stable for so long. It's almost it's a testament to them. Kingdom of Theros looking cool, looking neat, very nice. I've always been fascinated with this sort of section of the map, the mid left hand side, or the mid right hand side rather, because they've always had so much going on. It feels like it feels like this is a barren wasteland, but also everyone who lives here is like a mover and shaker, and they just keep doing things. Like I think this map changes every time I look at it, especially this right hand side right over here. But I'm interested about this now. This has caught my eye. The Arcadian realm of Denthos, Carve, who is an old nation, I seem to remember. The Third Umbrian Republic. I remember Umbria. I don't know if they were there when I was still around, but they're here now. And the Dragonate of Dracade. A lot of Dracs going on over there. And the thing over here, the ancient sort of Bardonian province of Ardat Mosul is still like is just absolutely gone now. It doesn't no longer exists. Same with what Huica? Huica was here, wasn't it? Old man Huica inhabited this part of the map, and they're completely gone. They're toast. They're kaput. Replaced with the Kingdom of Alda, Sentis, and the Lusaris. being the principal players in the region. I have been gone for the past like 5 months. I haven't played anything. I haven't played any Stoneworks. I decided to sort of take a break because I was getting overwhelmed with my final exams and all that. Because this is when all my final papers were coming due. This past winter, January through May, is when I had like my senior thesis stuff going on, and so I decided to stop playing Stoneworks for a minute and concentrate on my schoolwork. And then I graduated, and then I promptly moved away from home, and I've just been working and getting savings together and all that kind of thing. But now I'm ready to come back. I'm really stable and I've got some savings, and yep, now I want to keep it going. I'm so glad to see that Alderash is back though. I think they had like absolutely collapsed when I had left. Let me look at the Chronicles of Rathnir and Control F Alderash. Sign an MDA and emerge inside of Alderash after the king abdicated. Low Council creates a democracy, one of the greatest democracies, or one of the biggest, largest democracies. Alderash and Ashara create a non-aggression pact. Alderash has always been a mover and shaker. I'm probably gonna start playing Kylorne. I tell you what, I want to start fresh. I mean, I'm gonna wander around Rathnir and Eldham. I'm gonna like get some savings, maybe make a farm. I don't think I'm gonna claim land. But I'm just gonna have a nomadic existence and sort of have all of my recordings from my wandering in the background of my videos. I'm very hesitant to stream on Stoneworks just because I know damn well I can't PvP worth anything and I'm gonna get stream sniped pretty hard. And so I'm really sort of not keen to live stream whilst on the server. But if I do, I'll be like in the hub or something. I'll just be like in a place where there's no PvP. Eldrash ex- exists. I'm gonna assume this means exits the Southern Rathnir defense records. Okay. This is September. And where are we now? This is the Age of Isolation. This is okay, this is still 2021. This is still 2021. So we're gonna need to go about to the Imperial Fraction era. The Second Empire. Yeah, this is exactly what I remember. True, but I mean, if I find a city or something, people are gonna know, or like at least provided I get a little bit popular when I stream, people might be able to recognize it, and it's Maybe I'll ask an admin or something to give me God mode or something. Maybe that would work. The Second Empire of Alderash is disbanded, following a vote between the national leaders. Due to this, the Kingdom of Aurora, Saverna, the Sultanate of Alcarad gained full independence. This Singendom of Agatha, the Kingdom of Tala will reform. Okay. This is a lot. The Union of Haven. Okay. Do the Union of Haven still exist? What still exists? There's Aurora. Okay. Do I recognize anything else that was said on here? Not really. Not really. And go back here. When is the next time it mentions Alderash? So Alderash disbanded on March 22nd, and now it's not mentioned again until August 21st, almost like a month ago. And did we stop? Did somebody know what happened with the Chronicles and why they just stopped? I guess that people got bored of them because Eldham stops in July, and then the Rathnir stops on August 22nd, and it ends. The final entry is that it has reformed. It's reformed. There's some comments here, which makes me think that maybe there was a change in the permissions. Maybe it's harder now to make articles on the wiki, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Um, so But this comment tells us Wicca ceased to exist on the 29th of June. I wish people would take this a little bit more, like, be more gung ho about adding to this. Mm. Let's look at recent events though. Let's transfer to recent events, and we can go to the our national announcements, and let's just keep going up until I find a place that I want. Okay, I haven't checked this since May 30th. People are very flowery. Oh, was it just one guy? Was it just one guy who was making the stuff? That's a shame. I thought anybody could add. I thought anybody could add to the Chronicles of Rathnir and Eldham. Hmm. Well, I guess there's only one dedicated guy, perhaps. Hmm. What do you think about Santos? The last time I remember hearing about Santos was when they were sort of being bullies to everyone on Eldham. But what are they like now? Thoughts on Santos? Is Santos still around? Santos is a puppet of Drukyul. Okay. Now they're just a sort of island nation. It seems, anyway, unless I'm missing them somewhere else on the map. But last time I heard about Santos was when they were just sending like PvP people to like take things by force, or saying you weren't occupying this piece of land and decided to take it. Maybe they were bullies to my side of interpretation, like my nation or something, because they were fucking with Vanshire or whatever. They were invaded by imperialists. Okay, sorry to hear about it. Who invaded them? That's what I want to know. Who invaded them? Because I'm interested in the next piece of the puzzle. There's Vanshire, and then there was who's occupying their current territory. I don't remember the other one that sounded just like Vanshire that was beside Vanshire. Rayuna. They're in Rayuna. Where's Rayuna? Oh, Razuni? Do you mean? No, that's you spelled it differently. Hmm. I don't know where they are. Oh, New Kunir. That's what it was. New Kunir. I remember. Hmm. Oh, Radakan, it's got its own place now. That's good. Oh, Rayuni. It's up here. Looks like the Northern Lights unified, if I am not mistaken. It looks like the countries, or at least the people that made up the Northern Lights, all kind of made one country. Yeah, I see it. Hmm. That's cool to see they did that. And the Radakan used to be where Giant's Rest was. Oh, Bantopia. Okay, it looks like the ARG got canceled, and now it's Bantopia. I hope there's more stuff there now. Yeah, I see Tempesta. Hmm. So our national announcements. What we need to start doing is people making the at the very end of their our national announcement, just putting a synopsis of what they said. I want all these to have too long didn't read. That's what I want. Have a little TLDR at the bottom. The Great White Isles finds itself in Anthem. Okay, the Great White Isles sort of came about, I guess, right exactly when I was leaving. All right, the Silver Cities, the Association of Silver Cities, is that a descendant of the Silver Coalition? I mean, they're not here anymore. There's the Silver Citadel, which is wasn't there when I left. But if they got sort of a thing going on, or they're trying to rebuild, the Silver Coalition is trying to rebuild, I wouldn't be upset at all. I think that's pretty based. Now, Silver Coalition, killing the innocent, destruction of beloved towns, and much more. So publicly shown for Silver Coalition has decided to show support for Kokeo Doshi and its allies. Very cool. Second Emperor will stand with the Kylorne of Kylorne. Alright. Ahoy. Ahoy mateys. The Dread Fleet. I remember the Dread Fleet. Now, who's he with? I remember this flag. I think it's Tortuga. Just because of the moon. But I could be wrong. I think this is a, like, maybe post-Tortuga flag. Maybe, though. I don't think it says. It just said, okay, here we go. Around Tortuga. Okay. Well, Tortuga boys. The Wombi Federation. A declaration of integration between. Okay, this has the King of Alda in it. Hmm. Plagatean Shogunate. Poor Nero. Shout out to Nero, he's an OG. But so, oh, there's a pirate fleet going on. There's a pirate coalition. I'd love to see it. Treaty of Unurarok. The buying of Unurarok? Okay. After negotiations with the Khan of Istanbul, the city of Unurarok shall be bought back from Istanbul by Torrent. Okay. Hmm. The Vice Marshal of the AIU military. A message to Sanctum. Yarg, he says. Yarg. And tyrannical rule. The revisionist army. Revolutionist army. All right, let's jump to present. Let's jump to present and see what's been going on. Won't forget this. It's come to our attention that some of our fleet has been set on fire. Oh god. Oh god, a fire. There's a fire. Thelonious-based announcement. The East Carve Company. I love trade companies. I always think that's sort of the most creative. No months decided to return to Rathnir and build new friendships with his people. Announcement from Carve. They're back. Solnostan. Diplomacy is key to surviving the world of Ragnarok. This is why the Maritime Republic of Cordoba everybody's up on ties with other nations. If there's anything that's been going on that you think is noteworthy, feel free to shout it out. Feel free to shout it out. The crowns and the nobles. Oh, that's cool. There's a civil war. The Isharia RP event. War in the West. After a long full drama, loyalists from the ancient Asperi house have declared the Tezcon Virus a traitor. They vow to end their tyrannical rule and restore the glory of Isharia no matter the cost. Meanwhile, Varys calls her banners in response to the traitors, promising no mercy. She marches with her elite guard on the fortress of Koronatia. Okay. I like this map. I like this map a lot. Very fun. I like the NATO symbols too. The OPTC announces two Eldham and Rathnir MDPs mutual defense pacts. That's what that stands for. The OPTC is pleased to announce that two military defense pacts have been signed. Okay. Everzuni and Alderash. Oh, Alderash went purple. That's fun. That's fun. New celebration, Rathnir Yimualdal. Dare Yimualdal. Now, if I look over here, is this Sertaria? Okay, so it's not doesn't have much to do with that. 2 years since the founding of Rathnir Yimualdal, the oldest empire in stoneworks, after the collapse of Jagdis. I remember Jagdis. The foundation that is set 2 years ago have allowed for us to grow and expand into what we are today. Through our highs and lows. We'll be holding a grand festival. Okay. It'd be wise to show up with armor and weapons. That's great. That's great. A lot of screenshots, drama, and apology on behalf of old Carve. Fair those to publicly through several private dealings and apologies were made. It was not perfect plan. Okay, okay. Mutual defense pact between Niger and Alamein. Love to see it. You won. What else do we have? The Declaration of Limbadarkey, Limdistan. Shout out to War Daddy, it's another OG. The Peaky Blinders. The Peaky Blinders banner. Some interesting news reached the desk. And it's come to my attention that Lusari Empire, that you have been sending, including Arnarok, and my Paragon vassal, Alda's scapegoat, to intimidate Lusari. You rightly settled Rash and Alda are backing up against Lusari. We are not. Please never having used any big nation's name anyhow, just to get some intimidation, and definitely not. We got some fraud over here. That's some fraudulent behavior. That's whack. Escape. Snoopy's gaming on the console. Oh gosh. Let's check in on Eldham. What the Eldham announcements? Let's scroll all the way down here. You kill him. Oh, organize. I don't know. More socialist republics. I love to see that they're not dead. I love to see that our favorite socialist republic trend hasn't completely died off. The second Desiran Declaration of Independence. Nice. Who's the tentacle monster? The Radicans looks like. The Radican tentacle monster. That is just the tails of rats. Hmm. I'm almost kind of caught up. I feel like we'll go for another 15 minutes or so. I might start gaming. I'll tell you what. I might start gaming. But what to play? I might play some Minecraft. Might play some single player. Play some Tarky. What I might do is do some. I'm thinking controversial opinion. I'm thinking some Star Wars Gary's Mod roleplay. Maybe just maybe. Hmm. Mr. Worldwide, I accept your challenge. Oh my gosh, this is something. War to become Mr. Eldham. It's a big old contest to see who's Mr. Eldham. I like it. I do. Oh, we got an IRL announcement. We got an IRL announcement. Oh gosh. We got the face reveal out there. Ishimi comment Oceanside W. Starting from today, Oceanside will be switching provinces from Shielding to the Kingdom of Alicia. We will still be a part of Shielding, but rather represent ourselves with Alicia militaristically. Okay. I like this. I like this architecture here. I'll have to stop in on the cog capital, Garceto, and see how that's looking nowadays. I wonder if the building server is still up. Hmm. And some more Dysirtia. Okay. Counter the occupation of Mainsland. A lot of new nations coming up. The GIR. What does the GIR stand for? I don't know. Let's do a Google search. Let's do ourselves a Google search. What is the GIR? I've been seeing their name a lot. There's Gira. Okay. Not what I wanted to see. People gotta get their heads back in the game. People gotta get their heads back in the game with contributing to the wiki. I tell you what. Let's go to the National Discord database and look up the GIR. Ain't nothing. Why is there not nothing? Why is there nothing? I think GIR is Justin Rathnear, or are they in Eldham as well? Okay, the GIR is up here. And now is did I see the GIR over here? No, I don't think so. I will check this. Now what do we got? The Union Revolutionary Army, okay. The USSA People's Army. How big? How big is the GIR? That's the question. Am I gonna find them in here? Hmm. Perhaps medium? Man, this hasn't been updated in a little bit. Guravia? Republic of Loyalist Alderash? Alright. Alright, I hear you. I'm here for it. Small nations? The Forge, I remember the Forge. They were pretty crazy. Kingdom of Dawnfear? Okay. I remember those guys too. Maybe a little bit less favorably. Just because I had run-ins with them, or the nations I was a part of had run-ins with them, more accurately. The feet. I love that. As opposed to the hands. The Bardonian hands of the Emperor. Now we have the feet. Honestly, kind of disappointed I didn't think of that. You know? That this is something anyone could have thought of. And I'm disappointed it wasn't me. Freeport. Alright, the 100th Empire of Cream Cheese Bagel. I'm a fan. What's up, David? Husaria, I remember Husaria. The Grand Serenity of Wolfswood. Okay, the GIR just might not be in here. You know? The GIR just might not have a thing here. And I'm disappointed because people got to be utilizing their resources, you know? Let's take another look at the map. Let's take another look at the current Eldham map. I'm also going to pull up a map of Kylorne and look what's going on over there. Open original. And let's look at I mean, this is where I'm going to be a lot. So, are they making updates? Are they making, there's discussion. But I mean, okay. Everything just sort of appeared. Oh, this is a religious map. I like it. Claims, K geography updates. Now, where would we see? There's people making claims, but there's no announcements. There's no announcements, unfortunately. Very interesting. Well, okay. I know why there's no announcements. Nobody's saying anything. I'm very embarrassed. They're all right here. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. Mountainside of city-state of Mora. Okay. We're still in our tribal period, I suppose. The first declaration of Tyronia, a nation built in the Eastern Archipelago, has moved out of its tribal stage for a professional country. With they've entered like the Bronze Age or whatever, like Athenian democracy kind of levels, is what I'm looking at right here. Is what I think, anyway. Announcement to Queen Shroom of Artequila. Very nice. Oh, we got a little ship nation. Got a little nautical nation right here. Letter from the Witch. I love to see it. I like this a lot. Anyway, I like the aesthetic. Minimum wage. Diggy Diggy Hole. It's an old reference. Waltz of the Dragons. Mm. Mm. What are we gonna do next? That's the question. What are we gonna do next? We can play some Garry's Mod. We can play some Minecraft. I'm gonna update the stream title. There we go. If you guys have anything, if you guys see like think of anything notable, shout it out. I want to know about it. This is reminiscent of the AWE's symbol right here. Let's see what all that's about. To be seen again. The city-state of Mora is popping off. It seems like city-state of Mora is going wild. They're posting a lot. Okay, we got Carthage. We got somebody making a Carthage clone. That's fun. And Duke's lost father. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Alright, we're 15 minutes in. We're 15 minutes into the stream. What are we gonna do now? I feel pretty good about where we are financially, or not financially, like lore wise. I feel like we've caught up just a little bit. I'll speak on what I think about Kylorne. We've got Elysium, which is a little bit troubling considering if you remember the very beginning of Eldham, Elysium like took like a quarter of the map, or like they took a whole corner of the map. I think that was Elysia, not Elysium, but it's still close enough for me to sweat a little bit. Where's Mora that I've been seeing all these announcements about? Oh, this is a high quality map too. Oh boy, oh boy, this is a high quality map. Mabau has got the mushroom biome. Oh, and there's more up here, which is cool. Shalheim looking great. They got this whole valley here. Shoot, maybe I'll look into Valheim because they've got this. They've got these features here, you know. I'm still looking for Mora though, because I've seen the most out of their announcements, and so I'll try to figure out where they are. Maybe they're nowhere. Maybe it was a lie. Maybe they're not real. Oh, here we go. Mora, I found it. I found it. False alarm. I found it. Okay, they're looking right here, and they're next to Carpe Noctem. Carpe Noctem. Seize the night in Latin. Very nice. I do like the conglomeration right here. If I were to make a nation, where would I put it? Definitely my priorities would be riverheads. Those who control the riverheads will control trade. And maybe you'd have some success right here in the Saitsa. Is Saitsa a nation? They're classified differently if they are. That's odd. I mean, oh, they're nomadic. They're like a horde faction, maybe. That's what I can think of. Um, but like at the confluence of these like rivers here, or in cases like Helionople or Elysium or Riverreach or Enki, just trying to seize the entrances from the ocean to the river interiors will go a long way. It's gonna go like a super long way, especially if they decide to like dam the rivers. It will hamstring easy transportation. I'll be looking particularly closely at Araxis. I think they've got potential until new nations start coming up anyway. If they can secure like this mountain range or whatever, I think the north is going to be like a big holdout sort of area. Like they're going to be like a whole society unto themselves, you know. I also think other valleys are going to be extremely important, or just high value real estate in general. Like this mountain range in here, like coastal land is going to be big. Coastal civilization. We can sort of see here um, bases already forming. Like in this corner here that I'm circling, there seems to be a player creation there already. Same with just below that. And yeah, you can sort of see this stuff even though it's not officially claimed. on the map, you can see just settlements conglomerating along the sort of coastlines here, as they did in like prehistory in real life. Now, I'm surprised I don't see any bigger buildings, you know? Like, I guess Elysium is doing something over here. But it seems like we've got a lot of like dwarfish nations, and what I mean by that is like there's going underground. They're staying underground. And honestly, I don't blame them. We can see some roads forming though. Araxis making some roads, or at least having roads going to it from itself to Chem Coleman, which is nice. I like watching road networks start to form. It's looking like Araxis and Culp Coleman are like gonna be some innovators. If they're making roads and stuff, I don't see any other bridges that connect to any other places else. Like no one else seems to have that sort of road network going. Riverreach has this little dam thing right here, which is what I sort of expected people to start doing over here, making like choke points and stuff. Like the SRK seems to be doing, or maybe not the SRK, maybe that's Leontrier is doing that, where they're sort of seizing little holdouts. The Bilgewater Buccaneers, I like that name. And what would you? Is this jungle down in the south? It's gotta be. It's gotta be jungle. Jungle mountains. People are gonna be taking a lot of refuge here, especially into the mountains. I think that mountain jungle nations are gonna be a bit of a meta because they're gonna be like super hard to get to. Like these jungles are gonna get griefed. I'll tell you what. They're not gonna last long, or they have the potential to not last very long, simply because in times of war, jungle nations are going to be using that like tough terrain or that difficult terrain to their advantage, and their attackers are going to be just burning it down, trying to clear land and making navigation much more streamlined for their own purposes. It seems like we got the outline of a fort over here just below Real Horror Union over here. Looks like we got the makings of a fort and then a little town over here at the Union. Hmm. Very, very nice. I'll tell you what. Let's take a break. Let's play some Minecraft. Let's play some Minecraft, and I'll interact along the way. Hopefully, it won't take a long time. My computer isn't the best, and also I'm streaming at the same time, so I'm not expecting great performance. But we'll see. We shall see. Next home, they've got a coastal settlement. Okay, this is something that makes sense. How Naxholm has a coastal region and then right above it a mountainous region. There's sort of I feel like they're doing sort of like an Athens, you know, where that's sort of like a Piraeus kind of deal, where they're gonna end up connecting their two land masses or their two little claimed territories. Geltrick, I'll be keeping an eye on as well. I want to see what they're doing. Like they seem to be just taking strategic points along coastlines and all that, which is going to be it's got the potential to be something. They can do a lot with that provided they play their cards right. Mm. What are you guys thinking though? What are you guys thinking about the stoneworks? What do you think the future holds? What's on the horizon? What have I not mentioned? What's important that I haven't mentioned? Mm. Tell me about stream volume, by the way. If the game's loud, I want to know. If the sounds are overpowering my voice, I want to correct that if that's what's going on. Yes, I am. That's the intention. That's the intention. And I pray to be back very, very soon. I think I got my Kylorne application passed, And if that's still the way it is, I'll be spending most of my time playing on Kylorne. However, I'll still be wandering around places in Rathnir and Eldham. Of course, it'll be in the background of my videos. But like I said earlier, I'm really wary about being stream sniped if I decide to stream on on Rathnir or Eldham or Kylorne or whatever. I'd have to be like at a public event or something to feel comfortable streaming there. But let's head back to base. And I'm kind of lost. I got here whilst making a sort of background footage to a YouTube video that's currently in production, and yeah, I don't remember how exactly I got here. Mm. It's kind of quirky. What's bubbling up to the surface? I assume the guys you've been watching me. You're currently in Stoneworks. You're currently in Stoneworks right now. What's bubbling to the surface right now? What are the things that are currently happening? I want to hear about current events in Stoneworks. I've read some of the most recent announcements, but I don't know sort of what's about to come out, you know? What are the dynamics? What are the conflicts and the cooperations that are not necessarily felt so far, or they're felt, but they're not seen, you know? I want to hear about that. What is going on that I couldn't surmise from what's been put out on the national announcements already? Gotta think meta. Kylorne has been really interesting. They peak around 20 players. Alright, I'm gonna start playing on Kylorne eventually. Maybe I'll make a nation depending on my free time levels. I think if we do that, we're gonna go Celtic, sort of Wicker Man, sort of druidic kind of thing. That's what I want to do for the if I make a nation in Kylorne, it's gonna be like Celtic, druid, pagan, Wicker Man type cult type stuff. But I'm glad that Kylorne isn't too uh, wild off the bat. I think that would take it down a dark path. But you know, I'm glad that people are enjoying the heavy RP. I personally am I'm an enthusiast of heavy RP, and I like when that happens. I wish there was more of a market for it though. You know, maybe after this stream I'll do some nosing around. I'll nose around like Gary's mod or something, and see if there's like a heavy RP thing going on. Because the only heavy RP thing that I've seen recently, or at least in the last couple years, is like the Gary's Mod 1942 Nazi RP, which is, I guess that's fun, but I don't think that's something it'd be healthy to get into, you know? I'm sure you understand. Ideally there'd be like some uh Star Wars heavy RP or somewhere that I'd try out. And if you guys would be into that or absolutely abhor the idea, shout out, sound off. But that sort of, I think, would be a good generator of content. And I'm just starting to make more videos in general. I have one video that's in production right now that's in the editing process. That'll be out tonight, I think, or I want it to be out tonight anyway. Um, about international relations theory, which is some college level stuff. And I hope you guys will be interested in that. It's all about sort of different ways nations look at the world around them and how they react to it, and that sort of thing. I think it goes well with the other videos I've made, and I'm pretty hyped for it. Also, I'm gonna be making more like Men of War slash Gates of Hell videos, just because they're quick and easy to make, and I like putting out content for people. So we'll see. We'll see about that. I'll probably make one of those tomorrow, maybe, if I got the free time. I start a new job on Monday, and I'm only going to be working 14 days out of the month, but it'll certainly give me more than enough to like pay my rent and pay my bills and all that. And then I'll spend all like the other like 16 days out of that month streaming and making videos and all that sort of thing. And so I think it's a good balance. I've got like a part-time job with a side hustle with like a YouTube streaming side hustle. And I think that's the life, you know? I think that's the life. At least until if I somehow manage to build a sustainable living off of YouTube, which is obviously like idyllic, but it's sort of not on the horizon, you know. I gotta build the brand. Yeah, I assume heavy RP can get pretty problematic sometimes. I mean that's why I like Kylorne. That's why I'm excited about Kylorne anyway. I think it's gonna be it's a small community, so far anyway, or at least from what I've been told, and you know I think that'll be fine. I think Gary's mod will be easier, or at the very least, the Gary's mod heavy RP, the toxicity will be easier to avoid, if that makes sense. I think Gary's mod toxicity will be easier to dodge, especially because I don't plan on if I do that, I wouldn't want to probably exist on their Discord very much. I mean, unless I became relatively large figure in the community. But I mean, I'm in so many Discords, especially with Stoneworks. I'm in like 25 Stoneworks related Discords, half of which I think the nation is defunct anyway. But I'll have to audit my Stoneworks Discord servers and take out some of the extinct nations and put in the new ones. I'm lost. I tell you what, I'm straight up lost. I had a house. I had a house, and I don't know where that is anymore. I'm relatively going the right way, but you know, Age of Settlers. Is that a Minecraft thing or is that a whole game? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hmm. It's tempting. Okay, this is the way I came from. But which way to go now? I think I'll go this way. I think I will go this way. Because I want to promote heavy RP in a healthy way. But you know, it can be hard sometimes. It can be hard sometimes, one, finding a community, and two, just finding people that also like it. Those are both the same things. But like something that's not terribly boring, you know, and where there's an active community. Here we go. We got a lot of cows around here. So Gary's mod is my well, we've already got Minecraft, and then Gary's mod is probably my second choice. And then I've been doing a thing with Hell Let Loose. Like I've got a team that I run with on Hell Let Loose, and we do scrimmages and everything. And I like that. I like doing that with them. And maybe I'll stream one of those. I'll be ending the stream, I think at the latest at 8 p.m. EST, about 3.5 hours from now. No, 2.5 hours from now. And maybe I'll stream that. Maybe I won't end the stream and just stream my drills with my Hell Let Loose group that I run with. I should probably secure permission first. However, I love the new terrain generation. I'm a massive fan of the new terrain generation. Now let's go around here. Are there any wars in Stoneworks about to start off? With the nations that you guys are in, is there tension? Is there tough politics going on? Tell me about it. If there's one misstep, is it going to result in a war? Is there a cold war between some nations? What's below the surface? That's what I want to hear about. Yeah, jump. I'm just wandering at this point. If I don't find my house soon, I'm just going to have to make a new one. But that's okay. That's okay. I can do that. Let's hop in this boat. I feel like I'm close, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm close. I feel like I could turn a corner and find it at any point now, but I'm also very skeptical that I will. It's possible, but it's not probable, in the words of Jack Sparrow, the immortal words of Jack Sparrow. I could also start making Stoneworks TikToks. That's the sort of, if I do everything I want to do already, and I'm still ambitious, I'll make Stoneworks TikToks or something. I'll make a Surfs World TikTok account and make something. Make a little something something. Which, considering the way TikTok is, might be a good move. But it's just a matter of if I can find the time. If with the streaming and the video making, whether it would be a wise decision or not. I get a new mic tomorrow. I've already put in for it on Amazon, and I'm excited about that. I left my regular mic back at it's a state away, and shoot, I'm not driving like 14 hours to go and get it. You crazy? Are you crazy? I'm not going back to get it. So I've just decided to pay like $40 for a new one, which is probably more thrifty considering gas anyhow. Ooh, an emerald. I didn't know they put these on the surface anymore. Or I didn't know they still put these on the surface. Do I have iron? I don't have any iron. Oh no. Can I find some quick surface iron? It doesn't look like it. This emerald's just gonna stay put. This emerald is gonna stay here and look pretty, I guess. But that's okay. Now you're good, Mr. Anonymous. You're all good. Ain't no press. Here's some surface iron. As soon as I pack everything up, there's surface iron. Ooh. But we got it. This looks like a phenomenal place for like a little jetty, little farm kind of thing. But shoot, it's cool to see Bardonia still here, kind of. You know, Bardonia is just sort of invincible. It's just one of those OG nations that made enough of an impression to where even when it does go extinct, there's enough people who want to remake the glory days of it to make it last, or to make them want to just completely restart it, which is cool. What nations are you guys a part of? There's like 6 of you right now. When I'm mentioning this, what nations are you guys a part of? I want to hear about that. Because I don't know what nations are like now. I don't know what the sort of meta is with the nations. I don't know. I don't know national culture anymore. I'm sure it's gone through multiple reiterations. Hmm. I mean, I'm sure in the macro, Eldham and Rathnir are still pretty much the same, with the sort of Rathnir guys being typically much older and sort of being grand strategy type of dudes, like CK3, Hoi 4 kind of guys. I hear you. And Eldham being more not necessarily warlike, but they're definitely. I feel like they're definitely PvP heavy. Mm. Eldham, I feel like, is very much more prone to war. That's the impression I get anyway. I feel like Rathnir is much more like intrigue, subterfuge, spying, um, politics, diplomacy, statecraft, kind of that. Where I feel like much more people on Eldham are way faster to resort to violence, if that makes sense. That's what I'm feeling like. Probably won't stream tomorrow, but I'll upload. Is what the plans look like. Oh, we're here. I found home. I recognize that waterfall. We finally made it back home. Oh, and there's a wandering trader. What are you trading, Buster? Okay. Whatever. And our house is unfinished, by the way. But here it is. We got the cow farm going. Moo. I'm a little disappointed I never found a spruce biome because I was looking for spruce for this house. Because I don't want to keep using acacia if I don't have to. Personally, technically speaking, or in my own opinion, acacia wood is my least favorite of the woods. So I gotta think of what to do. I'm probably gonna stick with acacia, honestly, until I find some spruce. But you know, I've been meaning to get this out of the way. There we go. And here is where I've been living. We also got some barrels we can shove into. There we go. I'm gonna take some of these and some of these and do one of these. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go get some acacia. Oh. No, come back, torch. Oh yeah, that'd be cool if there was a Stonework server that was exclusively for the Bedrock crowd. That'd be nice. Well populated. That's yeah. I hear you. Boom, boom. There we go. I'm gonna get some acacia and make the second floor here. Is what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, there's bugs everywhere. There are bugs all over the place. I think it doesn't matter what version of Minecraft you use. I feel like it's always kind of hard. There we go. That's one. And another. Boom. Ore and lore? Well, let's see. Ore is always nice. Or you can make things with it. You can put it in a furnace. You can smelt it up. I might not know what you're talking about. If ore and lore is like an actual like person, place, thing, or event. If that's a noun, I don't know what you're talking about. But in general, ore is pretty based. I make armor out of it and tools. Lore is probably the best thing ever made. I love lore. World building is my jam. Let's see. How am I gonna? Okay, I use this to get up. Probably not gonna have enough to completely finish the build, but kind of what I want. It's kind of just to get the shape going. I'm avant-garde. No one else is brave enough. Oh, okay. Ornlore is another server. Mm. No one else is brave enough to build with Acacia. But here I am, doing the Lord's work. Doing what no one else has come to do. I haven't checked out any other lore communities or Minecraft world building communities other than Stoneworks, but I definitely could branch out a little bit. I definitely could. It's not something I'm against doing. If Stony wants to keep me, he can sign. We can sign a contract or something. But I'll go other places as well as keeping with Stoneworks on the B-sides. It might be good to do that. Okay. Being a head architect's cool. I was a head librarian in the UNE back when there was. Wait a minute. Is the UNE still here? I forgot about them. I don't think they are. No. I don't think they are still here. Rest in peace, the United Nations of Eldham. No longer on the map. Pour out a potion for the UNE. Gone but not forgotten. Drink a potion for the UNE. Any saplings? Here we go, there's a few. Or one. At least. Okay, here's another 2. Another 3. Love to see it. Boop. 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 I do like making the lore. Oh, another a squid drown on air. There we go. And now let's build the roof and see where we stand. And we got more of these. And we're gonna have to go back underground to get our oaks. There we go. I left them in here. I think I have some stairs left. I don't, unfortunately. That's sad. I'll make myself a stone pick though, because my regular pick's about to run out. Put that right here. And we got 14 stakes out the wazoo. Boom. I need some trapdoors for this. For my little hole in the ground. But now let's hop up here. What did you guys think of the United Nations of Eldham? Did you think it was any good? The United Nations of Eldham sort of got mixed reviews, in my opinion. Or at least from what I saw, they always got mixed reviews. They tried. What they did do was they tried. And you can't blame a guy for trying. Here we are. Bop. Stairs are key to building. But, you know, I think about the UNE a lot and its sort of shortcomings. I was never really part of the administration of the UNE. I just sort of minded the library sometimes. And, yeah. The meetings were pretty cool, though. The meetings were always pretty fun. They had some substance, at least. Talking about road projects, building projects, avoiding world wars, that kind of thing. all that fun stuff. My question is, are there any more international organizations that aren't military alliances going on right now in any of the worlds? I want to know about that. Because I'd hate to be, I hate for the UNE to be a unique idea in the grand history of Stoneworks lore. Or at least not one, like not an idea that was so universally hated that we were like, no, no more UNE, no more United Nations. That'd be sad. There we go. Almost. Hmm. I'm just sad people don't use the wiki as much as I think they ought to. Because like as we saw earlier in the stream, if you were there, the Chronicles of Rathnir ended on July 10th, and the Eldham one ended on the 21st of August of this year. And so I wish people were more into the wikis. That's my only thing. This looks nice, but then again, it's shaders, and so it always looks nice no matter what. It's hard to make an ugly building in shaders. It's got to be said. But then again, shaders masks any lack of building skill that I may have. I do like it. That acacia is going to get swapped out with spruce as soon as I find it. But I like the design. I like the idea. Proof of concept, you know? Proof of concept. Boop. Hop, a hop, skip, and a jump. There we go. There we go. And now for the undercarriage. Let's go. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I missed the one over here. There we go. Alright. Everything's coming together. It's all coming together. It's hard to make things look bad with shaders, I tell you what. This probably looks pretty ugly in vanilla. But in shaders, everything's absolutely beautiful. So I won't complain. I do need some more, and I'm gonna need to get some more oak going. Poop, there we go. I always accidentally put the trees too close together. I like make the canopy, I make this like canopy thing, and trees, or at least leaves, won't despawn when they're connected to leaves with logs on them. So these leaves are just gonna stick around forever. That's what I'm saying, Space Case. It's all coming together. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half now. I'm feeling good. Feeling real good. I'm gonna have to make a barn soon. I just did a 360 here on my house because I forgot where my door was. Here we go. Alright. Soon I gotta do some harvesting on my crops because they're not ready yet, but they're pretty close to ready. They're pretty close to ready. And then I will get an actual good looking wheat farm going. I'll have to do some permanent clearances pretty soon too. I want to make a barn and I want to make a stable. I'll have to check if I brought back off camera or before I even like started streaming on this world. I got some saddles out of a blacksmith village building, and well, actually, I don't know. I found a blacksmith village building is what I'm trying to say, and I need to see. I need to go back down underground into the cellar to see if I managed to bring back any saddles. And if I have some saddles, or at least one saddle, I'll make a stable with a hoss, with a nice hoss, and the world will be hunky-dory. If you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, this sort of transition we got going here kind of reminds me of that river that separates the portions of West Elizabeth, like the tall trees West Elizabeth, and the sort of Blackwater region. Oh, I wouldn't even say tall trees. I'd say like Fort Riggs. Like the sort of this side is Fort Riggs, and over there is on the Acacia biome is where like Beecher's Hope is. Um, but that reference is only of any substance if you played Red Dead Redemption 2. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna replant these just because I sort of wanna have plans for buildings here. Here we go. I don't want to get rid of the tall trees though. These big old ones. I'll do some manicuring of the hedges though. I certainly will. I really recommend RDR2. It's one of my favorites. It's a fantastic game. The nature's on fleek. You know, like I used to just wander around in that game. I'd just spend hours just walking and fishing and hunting and all that. It was a great time. Couldn't recommend more if you've got the finances for it. You got the finances to get it. I'm gonna buy Modern Warfare 2 soon. I start my new job Monday, and I need to ask them whether my what kind of pay period I'm coming in on. If I'm gonna have to wait 3 weeks or just 2 weeks for my financial compensation. Okay, how are we doing on that? Fantastic. I'm gonna save 15 logs. I'm gonna save 16 logs just for any decorative purposes I'd need to use a thing. Yeah. Unlike the vast majority of games that have come out in the last half decade, Red Dead Redemption 2, at least the single player, is complete and fleshed out and not live service. And it's really good. My lord, is it really good. I need some dirt blocks to pillar with. Anything? Yeah, here we go. Here's some dirt. I was looking for saddles as well. Unfortunately, I didn't bring back any saddles. It looks like. Boop. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. One of these. Need to make more stairs. Boop. And give me another 40, and we'll see what we're sitting with. We'll see what certainly see what we're sitting with. All right, almost done with the roof. Once I'm done with the roof, we can start working on interior decoration. Now, I don't want to comment on my new video yet. I've told a lot of people what it's about. I've spoke up before about what the video I'm currently editing is about, but I don't want to speak too much on it due to spoiling the sort of whole point of the video. But what else is semi-intelligent that I can talk about from the sort of Stoneworks vibe? I'll have to see. I hope they make another map of the sort of government types that can be found around Rathnir and Eldham. That was a map that came out. Maybe there was a map that came out early 2022, and it just spoke on, or it was just a graph or just a map with color coding based on the type of government said nation was, and I really enjoyed that, and I think more people should do that. More people should make like map graphs, you know, if we can get a better thing. I want to know what's trending recently because Eldham, back at least in early 2022, and seemingly only surviving now through the USSE, is the leftism politically in government, whether it be libertarian or authoritarian leftism. I think the USSE is technically authoritarian leftism, but don't quote me on that. Their government type. But, you know, I liked that. Back when I was playing, there was several nations of like that were like socialist in nature. And there was one. There was if you remember the there was that anarchist nation that was right beside Cog. Mhm. I hear that. I hear that. Stoney's production is really what brought me into the Stoneworks and what pretty much brought everybody into the server in the first place. I'd say there's few Stoneworks players who have never heard of Stoney or have never seen one of his videos. Mm. That really is something to consider. His personal performance does, unfortunately, um, reflect pretty directly on the performance of the server, and I'm sure he gets a large cut of what comes in. So his livelihood is directly tied to his YouTube videos. So it's cool that he's like still posting and making like stuff. But you know, he's gonna do what he wants to do, and I couldn't judge him for it. If he thinks he's doing what's best for him, or his career slash brand, I couldn't complain. Mm. The Union, Coac is still sort of around, but Drakkar to Aspelia. Okay, okay. So they exist pretty well within the nation they've been absorbed into. That's good to hear. We can't let the flame die out. We don't want the flame to die out. Mother Anarchy needs her children. Love me some Mother Anarchy. But I mean, no one's immune from seeking to switch up their content. I'm gonna switch up my content pretty soon. Not that I'm dropping Stoneworks, of course. But I do want to concentrate more on world building itself rather than just what's going on in Minecraft, as well as I want to talk more like geopolitics, like college level kind of theory, I suppose you could say. I want to talk theory. What have I done here? I'm trying to figure out how I did this. Maybe I don't have enough room to do that. I'll just use more half slabs. Here we go. Pick these up. My OCD kicked in. Can't leave them sitting around. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. But yeah, I want to talk about geopolitics, both real life stuff and Minecraft stuff, and sort of, have a good intersection of people that like the Stoneworks things and the people that like the geopolitics. Aw, that's sad. But I mean, I don't want to critique that decision, just because I feel like Eldham deserves some spotlight, but they shouldn't have pressured him. That's not great. Like, Stoney needs his creative freedom. Uh-huh. I hear you. I hear you. I like the shorter videos personally. Or like my shorter videos. Like I think I make good shorter videos rather than like I think shorter videos that I make would be of better quality than if I had made something that lasts like 30 to 40 minutes, you know. But you know, efficiency is key, especially with YouTube and if you're trying to abide by the algorithm and all that sort of thing. It's a business decision, is what it is. I guess he might have sacrificed some um, creative liberty for increased financial success. Well, it might not be peer pressure as much as it is the YouTube algorithm and all that. You know, like people are pushed to do some wild things in pursuit of. There's a creeper. Rip. I got snuck up on. I got snuck up on. I really did. Um, but yeah, particularly maybe like in Stoney's case, how he's got a bit of a YouTube career going. Um, wanting to chase that and increase that and make it grow is worth more than his creative vision, I suppose. And I honestly couldn't blame him for that. If that's his income, I don't blame him for chasing the dollar, especially when he's not stepping on any toes and he's still a really nice guy. Hmm. Is Eldheim in rough shape? What's going on with Eldheim? Is it like lower player count or just increased toxicity or what's up? What is up with that? Because Eldheim is where I spent the majority of my time. I did a lot of wandering in Rathnir. Rathnir is just a ruin, you know. But it's got history and it makes you think, you know. Um, it's Rathnir is thought provoking. I'll tell you that. I'll say that much. Especially if you like know none of the history and you just find ruin after ruin of these big old places. I mean, at least it did when I was a very new player on Stoneworks. I like just was like fantasizing about all of like the high empires that have um, fallen before my time and what like glorious civilizations those could have been. Hmm. I temporarily quit around April/May of this year, and now I'm finally back. I've been gone for about 4 or 5 months, ish, give or take. That's what I'd say. How am I doing on half slabs? I'll do a half slab floor up here. Here we go. Because I don't want to be able to see the acacia from the first floor, of course. No, my Gungam video was made last year, around 2 months ago last year. Gungam is when I've like I mean that was the first video I made about Stoneworks, the Gungam video. Hmm. Hmm. There we are. And so I guess what point was I at when I started making videos? I was in COG. I think I was in Eldham, the nation called COG, which is currently no longer in existence. Big sad, big sad. And you know, I think I was doing good there. I was sort of advisor to the guy who's in charge, which is an easy gig, just because you have no responsibilities except to give people advice. And that's sort of how I got the inspiration to start making the sort of meta thoughts videos. Because I was sitting around with like months worth of experience on the server, getting to know the world leaders and all that sort of thing, getting to know how they thought and how they felt about certain things, and just seeing what the community thought. I was very active in the Discord and all of that, and that's how I sort of got the inspiration to start making the YouTube videos. I was only advising people anyway, so I just started advising to a mass audience instead. I started advising to a lot more larger of a group, and I'm glad I did. You know, I've got 2,000 subscribers now, and yeah. Oh, that's funny with the 2B2T. I like that a lot. Mm, that's funny with the. I assume that's when like entropy made a brief return. I'll have to assume. I really enjoyed the entropy events, or like just the whole entropy lore, chaos gods, and all that. Aspella is kind of cog. Boyo is still high up. Just is Aspella Eldham? Oh, it's in Kylorne. It's on Kylorne. Okay, I got you. Maybe I'll join that one. Maybe I'll join Aspella if it's in Kylorne. I definitely wouldn't be against it. Maybe I'll be a wanderer, though. I'll be like a sort of like Gandalf, just a wise man who travels the countryside and is friends with pretty much everyone who's not rude. You know, that seems like a nice character to have. After the stream, I'll have to go and check and see if my um, status in Eldham is still good. I wouldn't put it. I would not be surprised if it wasn't. Like if they like revoked their application due to my inactivity. I wouldn't blame them much though. All right, we need to make some sticks. A bunch of sticks in order to make ladders. We'll make some ladders. To get up to our second floor. You guys ever seen The Death of Stalin? That was a really funny movie. I recommend. When he said on the when I said on the floor, it made me think of that because Stalin's corpse was on the floor. And how are they? If Aspella's in Eldham, then how are they Kylorne focused? How do they hold? How do they make that balance? Do they have a colony in Kylorne that's called something different? Hmm. What's up with that? There we go. Trapdoors. Hmm. You see, that's the way it is if you join a nation, Anonymous. That's why I probably won't join a nation this time around. I'll just sit and watch and learn. You know, I'll like exist within the I'll exist within like the Discord calls. I remember when COG became Barren Land. I remember when they joined the Union. I have never been on Kylorne though. I've yet to be a part of that server. Hey, Misspell. Okay. So good degrees of separation. I can see where we're coming from. Call got so like exhausting after a minute. It was not great. Just because of the drama with Helsia and all of that. I mean, I was there for that part and did not help. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't help very much with taming that sort of drama with COG and our internal instability. I'll keep it real with you. Not that I was trying to tear COG apart or anything. I thought I was doing what was best, but what I thought was best wasn't what was stable, if that makes sense. Alright, I need some cobble. I do need some cobble. that. I keep hitting my head on this, or I keep having to navigate around that, so I thought I'd take it out. I have cobble sitting around. Here it is. There we are. That might be a good idea, like just maybe working on a business instead of concentrating on statecraft and building. That's why I liked being an advisor so much. That's why I liked being an advisor so much, just because I didn't have much responsibility weighing on me, and I could just give people some killer advice, and it wouldn't be my fault if it all went wrong. You know, Halcyon and Boyo still hate each other. That's funny. I remember. I remember them comparing uh the guy Aaron to Hitler. That was fun. But yeah, I'd recommend that. I'd recommend making a like business or something. It would be nice. Maybe I'll open like a consulting firm, like an in-game consulting firm for leaders and heads of state and all of that. Mm. Ooh. Okay, this is empty. And here's I keep my dark oak. I'll see if there's some more animals around. Ooh, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this dirt here. Ooh, copper. Here we are. Okay, now things look a little bit more official. Things do look a little bit more official. But that's a pretty good idea. I might start a consulting firm or something to interact with state leaders and state politicians and all that. And then I get all the juiciest details, you know. Of course, consultant client privilege. I won't be sharing any of it. But, you know, they'd be giving me all the gossip, and I'd be like, yeah, I think you should do this. Maybe you should do this. And then watch the world turn out the way I'd be like sort of like a puppet master, you know, like very hands-off kind of puppet master, provided they, you know, followed my advice. If they decided to take my advice on matters, then I could predict pretty reliably the winds of change within whatever, be it Rathnir, Eldheim, or Kylorne. It's an ambition. It's an ambition. It's there. I tell you what. I have glass panes somewhere. Here they are. Boom, we're speedy. We're speedy today. Why did I leave? I didn't need to leave the house. Okay, we have 4 to work with, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the walls. One of them could be like this, and I don't want to make it the same on each side. Nah, I think I will. There's nothing else I can really do. Is this even number? This is 4. So I can't do an odd numbered. Chickma who's on the who's what's it? Oh, Radism is out in Major Religion. I saw Radican on the map, but I didn't know they were Radists. I'm glad he found some success. I'm glad the Rat King found some success. Because I think he was a bit of a laughingstock, at least in the beginning of 2022. At least that's what I seem to remember. And people didn't take him very seriously. But I'm glad he's gotten some traction and all that. Oof. I'm looking for some sand. I need some more glass. I do need some more glass. I remember when I was still posting videos pretty often, I'd be pretty much in constant communication with a lot of the world leaders, and that's why I could make some. I could give some pretty good advice and pretty good predictions. It was sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy of I'd make quality content, and then like world leaders or whatever would respect my opinion on things, and they'd tell me things, and I'd give advice on things, and they'd follow that advice, and I would give even more like insightful commentary, and it was sort of a self-perpetuating kind of cycle I had going, which was nice. Hearing from world leaders and getting information on what the states of politics looks like, and who's unstable and who isn't, and who's about to collapse and who's about to merge, and all that kind of stuff. Mm. Oof. That's I think what I'm gonna do in Kylorne. I'm gonna be a traveler. I'm gonna be a sort of a professional, I guess, in the within the professional class, and you know, it just is, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll build up that cycle back. I'll build that cycle back up where I make videos and talk to more people. Maybe I'll start a podcast. That's what I was sort of thinking. In the long term, where I'd talk to like world building world leaders, like Stony, etc. Other like people, whoever's in charge of the USSC right now, whoever's in charge of Asharia right now, I'd have them on and we talk about what's going on, what he's able to tell me, he or they are able to tell me, and sort of let people listen in on that. Yeah, I can see why people still don't like the rats. And yeah, Roddenbrook. What happened to Roddenbrook? Tell me what happened to Roddenbrook. I noticed they were gone, but I had no idea what happened. Hop up here. Make sure I didn't leave anything on the other side either. I also want to know what happened to Yimu Aldal. I don't know what happened to Yimu Aldal either. I just saw that they were gone. Guess the like when I left, Sharia and Bardonia still had that little merger going on, and Alderash had just collapsed. Is what I remember. Mm. What should we do now? Any suggestions? Any suggestions on what we should do? I'll plant these, and I'll plant these. Is what I'll do to start off. I should make a mine. That's what I should do. Gotta talk through it with myself. I'll make a mine, is what I'll do. Neck crack. Okay, now all this is ready. Here we are. 23 seeds now. We're looking good. We're looking efficient. We got some good crop yields. We got some good crop yields out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The downside of carrying torches in your shield slot is you're always placing them when you're trying to break them. And now my carrots and potatoes are gonna go over here somewhere. There we go. And then I'm going to no. We almost had it. We did almost have it. It's always sad with the nations like that, who their leader is sort of a bit of a prodigy in terms of statecraft, or at least with a cult of personality, like Sandy was. Or I don't know what Sandy was better at, statecraft or just being a popular figurehead. But you know, usually when they leave, it results in the dissolution of the nation. 5. There we are. There we are. Alright, see you, Anonymous. Very cool. Don't forget to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. Increases engagement. Maybe I'll start doing face cam stuff. I did that a little bit in when I was doing my test streams. I face cammed a bit, and so I might go back to doing that. I think it might help with engagement, honestly. Being able to see me, I think that would do. I think that would have a positive impact. I gotta decide what I want up here, and I really don't know. I really don't know what I want to put up there. But I will make some more trapdoors. I'll make some more trapdoors and put them not in the crafting table, but in my hotbar. And we can put them right here. Nah, I think I want it right there. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It's not great. Now what I could do is just raise this all by 1. I could make a bucket. I'll make a bucket and raise all this by 1. One, two, three. Here we are. I'll make some shears too. Because if I find some sheep, I'll collect them and put them in a pen. There we are. Now I came all the way back up. I need to... Not what I needed. I'm going to take these out of my hotbar. Here we go. Don't get myself lost in the deep. And it's time for bed. There we are. Perfect. This stream has had 61 views, and I am glad. It's more successful than I thought. This is my first real stream. And as long as it's being receptive by at least some people, that makes me happy. We'll start off with a small group and then work our way up. We've got our squad here. We've averaged about 3 to 4 viewers with some good interaction, and I like that a lot. And all that's left to do is just grow, you know, make more videos, keep growing, and I'll try to concentrate on that. I'll have a schedule up soon. I'll have a streaming schedule going soon. Because the way the job I'm gonna go into works is I work like 3 days on 1 week and then 2 days on another week, so 5 days every 2 weeks to make like it's gonna equal out to like 14 days, I think. I gotta do the math on that. Okay, maybe 5 days 1 week, 4 days another week, or 4 days and 4 days. Like 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off. And orient my stream like that. But it's not uniform throughout the week. There's gonna be like, it's gonna be like high school. There's gonna be like A weeks and B weeks and that sort of thing. But you know, I don't mind that. As long as I can spend some time making YouTube videos and doing some live streaming and cultivating a secondary income doing this, I think that's all that matters. I think that's all that matters. Shoot. Let me try something. We're gonna try something. We're gonna see if I can get into Kylorne right now. I'm gonna hop on Stoneworks and see if we can't get into Kylorne right now. I don't know if my we're gonna see if my application is still good. Give myself a big stretch. I've donated for the Fast Pass. Rank player. Okay. Slash. Go to the slash. Oh, I remember what I did. I turned chat off. Oh, and they changed the hub again. This is fun. I like this. I do like this. Hold on. Let's do a little. Okay, we can get into Eldham, so my thing still works. My donation benefits still work. That's good. Where am I though? I don't remember. I don't remember where I am in Eldham. I'm in Garksetto. That's plain enough to see. Oh, I remember where I am. This is a throne room that I was planning on building and just never did. The Eldham Union. Let's have a quick look around. It's raining. Okay. We can have a quick look around. It's a shame no one came in after me to help finish it, because it was in the building server. It was in the building server. But yeah, that's all I needed to see. Let's go back to hub. You don't need bypass for Kyle. Well, I know that. I was just checking if it still worked. Slash server. Kylorne. Oh, I'm in. My thing went through. Let's go. What was I holding in my hand? A baked potato? It looks like a big old coin. Slash wild. Okay, let's do it. Let's hit slash wild. Um, Selection tool. Selection disabled. We'll figure that out. I'll figure that out soon. But let's go. We're in the ocean. We're in a swamp ocean. There's lily pads. What is this gonna do? Your position you're pointing out is wilderness. Okay, this is the claim to chunk. This is the, okay. I figured it out. I'm gonna edit the stream title. I'm gonna edit my stream title. Here we are. There we go. If I get stream sniped, I'm quitting. I'm gonna quit right now. Shoot, I always forget what the oh, here's something. Here's a little block. I always forget what the command is to steal to get a that wasn't a block, that was a squid's head. It's a rip. I'm gonna go this random direction. But the command to switch your job, I always forget what it is. We've hit land. Land ho. I'm stuttering, but I'm just kind of a little bit overwhelmed of what to do and all of that. We're gonna start our journey. Is this a desert? It can't be. No, there's some grass up there. But we're definitely in the middle south of the map here, it feels like. Oh, this is a mesa? Oh, civilization. Look, guys. Civilization. How close can we get before we get the notification on what this place is? Is this place not claimed? This place isn't claimed. Slash prefix. Thank you so much. Attacker, baker, merchant, pirate. There's more. Hunter. Okay, these are the more familiar ones. Defender, miner, archaeologist, defender, pig, engineer, monk. I'm going librarian, I think. I'll be librarian. I think that describes me most accurately. Or nomad, but I'm going to choose librarian for now. Here we go. I can't believe this place is not claimed. And there's like a reed farm here too. Okay. Very much under construction. I wonder where the main people, where the main house is. Because this guy's probably living nearby, and he's probably living underground in that cave. Oh, here we go. some chests. I won't be taking anything out of the chests, simply because I don't want to be banned from. Hey, there's a death location. Someone shout out to Wellmass that I found his stuff. Okay, this looks pretty run through already. What is this? A lightning rod. A weirdly textured lightning rod. I will, however, help myself to some reeds. I won't be taking, I'll just take what I can, salvage. Here we go. Sorry about it, they'll grow back. And there's no signs of life here, like current habitation or anything. Actually, I take that back. I'll have to go and see what, if that death thing has a date on it. If that death marker has a date on it. Because if it does, it'll give us a good insight on how long that thing's been the way it has been. I need food. I need food like now, actually. Let's find some stuff. Let's find some wood. Let's make a sword. Let's hope we can get some mobs. Let's hope we can find some mobs and get them. Oh, this has been flattened. There's a lot of clay here, which is good. There's a lot of clay. Bro, I'm gonna starve out here. I'm gonna starve out here hard. You know what Kylorne needs? A grocery store. A grocery store. Maybe I'll start that. Maybe I'll have like a market stall in the middle of somewhere, and it'll only be like a one chunk claim with just a storefront, and so people, if they want to, they can build around it. I've officially run out of food. What I'm gonna do in order to try to preserve my food is build a boat and wander more by boat. I'm gonna edit my stream title once again. There we go. Alright, sorry about this. Feels unprofessional. Feels a little unprofessional, but I think we're okay. And what is this light that traces the sea line? Oh, is it these cucumbers? I don't know. I guess it has to be the cucumbers, but I mean, that's odd. I didn't know they did that. I just don't invest in a lot of cucumbers. I can't eat kelp, can I? Let's wander. Let's get out of here. What do you guys think of Kylorne? Do you guys have any opinions in particular about Kylorne? Are you a part of it? Do you want to be a part of it? Does it look like something you'd be interested in? I wanna know about it. I wanna hear from you about it. And I don't even know where I am. I might okay, let's bridge this gap over here and see what we can't see. Hopefully we can find some animals. and not more desert. I do want to head, sorry for the screen clutter, I do want to head north. Wherever I want to go, I want to head north. Here we go. I'm just hanging out. I'm exploring Kylorne right now. I thought I'd do that. I'm exploring Kylorne. See if we can't find some animals. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm trying not to starve. I'm really trying pretty hard not to starve. We're headed east now. I think we're already on the eastern part of the map. Yeah, yeah. I got it before I went offline, or I went inactive for a minute. My application was accepted just a bit before yeah. I got my application accepted right before I stopped playing. So now I'm here. I'm here having a peek around. I'm feeling pretty good about it though. I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's nighttime and it's raining, which isn't great for like visibility's sake. But you know, I don't judge. And it won't be night for so much longer, I don't think. Keep hitting lily pads. Is the game sound too loud? What's the game sound like? Is it an appropriate volume in comparison with my voice? Rock God. The gods favor us. Here's what I'll do. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. We're gonna make a sword. And we're gonna make a pickaxe. There we go. And we're gonna kill some of these spiders. I got the hiccups now, I'll tell you what. I got the hiccups. You have to suffer through that. Give me string, give me string, give me string. 2 string. Do I remember how to make a bow? Alright, love to hear it. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the thing. Oh, now I'm out of wood. I'm now out of wood. I need a tree. Give me a tree. Actually, maybe not. Okay, no, I do need a tree. I can't hit these to make sticks, or at least I don't have what it takes right now to make sticks. Oh, a little mining operation. A cheeky mining operation. Yeah, a sip of water. That's what I'm gonna have. Now what is this? Okay, this is just a pile of sand that was behind some leaves that made me think that there was a tree here. Oh, here's something. Here is something. Let's go. Let's go. Is this also unclaimed? Okay. A shop. An admin shop. Not what I'm looking for. No food to perpetuate my survival. The nomads greet you from beyond the desert. I love it. Oh, this was potentially claimed. I'll take these seeds. I'll take tools that I need. I don't want to do any griefing, because that's not who I am as a person. Oh, and the rain stopped and the sun's coming up. I will have I don't think I need a bed. Well, actually, I'll set my spawn here just in case. I'll set my spawn here is what I'll do. And there's more stuff up top. I have no idea if there are any pre-made buildings before Kylorne's launch. For all I know, every building we've come across so far could have been admin made before the launch of the server, or they could be player made, and I would have no idea. I'm gonna visit this bush over here, this bush-looking thing, to see if I can't find the things. Who's online right now? Oh, that's great. There's just leaves here. No, no wood. Why is this place so barren? I'm going the right way, right? I'm going north. Yeah, I just need to be going north. Oh, here's some. Here's finally. We got some stuff going. And I'd like these wood to make not a bow. Fishing. Fishing. We're fishing. There we are. There we go. Okay, we have enough wood for right now. Actually, we can't have enough wood. I take it back. Can never have enough wood. Here we are. Let's get all this. Let's get all this. Boop, bop, 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 bop. I do like how the wood, they set it so all the wood is wood on all sides. I enjoy that. Now, I think if we head east a little bit here, we'll hit the ocean again. And then we can start looking into some fish. And then I'll dig a couple blocks underground. Oh, we finally hit outside the desert, perhaps. I'll mine underground, get 8 cobble for a furnace, and cook said fish, and everything will be hunky-dory. We'll have sustainable food for a change. I really enjoy. Let's go around. Let's pinwheel. Let's pinwheel around this creeper. I don't really have what it takes to mess with him right now. I've got no armor. I've got no nothing. Okay, though. I do like that we're out of the desert. It's comforting. Some change in the scenery. Some nice change in the scenery. Now we can fish. We can fish here. Now, how to make a fishing rod? Is this? Yes, it is. Let's fish, boys and girls. This is not going to make great content, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to survive right now. So, no judgment, please. Do I need to do it in a 2? I'll go into some deeper water. Things will get better as I upgrade my kit and all of that great stuff. Oh, there's a boat. There's an abandoned boat here. It's not my boat. Not carrying this around all day. It's for your boat. Oh, whoa, buddy, whoa! What is that? What on earth is that? And there's a skeleton riding on a spider. Oh, my lord. This is barbarity. This is barbaric. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. I appreciate that. That's what I'm here for. Alright, now I'm in the ocean a little bit. We can relax and have a good experience. Maybe some Minecraft music will soothe our nerves. Where's my sound settings? I'll keep it quiet. If I can manage to catch some fish, that'd be Fantastic. Here we are. Our first fish. I don't even know what that was. Just if it's still chasing me, I'm gonna freak out. It's like that snail. It took away like half my health. A bowl? It took like half my health though. Another bowl? A second bowl? That bowl was rushing at me pretty fast. Mm. See the water trail of that boat rushing at me, that bowl. Let's get it out deeper. Maybe we'll have better luck if it's a little bit deeper. Puffer fish. There we go. It's working like a charm already. Working like a charm. Mm. It's quirky. It's quirky. Oh, I think I was too early on the shot there. Yeah, I guess not. Maybe he came out of that tree and had been chasing me. They're little ant baby creatures. Mm. Hmm. It's odd. It's odd. It's odd. You never know. Alright, I've got a couple fish now. I'm gonna dig a little bit and grab some cobble. Grab a little bit of cobble. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want to claim anything. I hit it with my feather. Yeah, it's no big thing though. That ain't no thing. Whoa! Oh no. Mm. My game froze. No! I'm gonna die! Oh, I didn't die. I didn't die. He died. He died. But as I was saying, maybe people preferred the single player more than the Kylorne. We'll see though. I thought people would prefer the actual like on the Stoneworks server kind of stuff, but perhaps not. Here we go. We're looking good. We're looking good. We got some stuff going. How much cobble do we have? 7. Let's put down a cucumber. Oh boy, I really do only have half a heart. Let's get this furnace going. There we go. I need to do something, anything to get my health back. There's mushrooms. If I could find a different type of, if I could find the red mushroom, I can make some mushroom stew. And that would set us up a little bit. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's much red mushrooms around here. Just the brown ones. Unless... No, I do need both mushrooms. A lot of iron around here, though. Profitable cave. Profitable cave. Can I turn my brightness up any? I'll look into it off stream. I'll look into it off stream. What time is it? 6:30. I'll end the stream in 30 minutes. But until then, let's keep rolling. Cooked salmon. Okay, let's do more. Let's do more. More fishing. We could stand to do some more fishing, and then we can make a pick, and then we can light up this cave, and take its resources. Yes. We're gonna get a full hunger bar now. We will be getting a full hunger bar. The hardest part I think about this is not going to be a part of, not officially being a part of a nation. Like it's gonna be an invite only kind of process. That's whack, Clips. That's whack. But is this boy a bot? I don't even know. I don't even know. Come on. Gotta do a little look around. Make sure I'm not about to get got. Making sure I'm not about to take one in the back from a dastardly mob. There we go. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Throw you. I'm gonna take these 6 and convert them into planks. Put them in here, and then put them in here. And then, let's make a stone pick. Pop, 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 pop. Take some of this iron as well. Cooked salmon. And let's put some raw cod in here. And now we can finally start. Yeah, I see that. And we can finally start regenerating health. There we go. Boom. That means making some torches. And now we can shed some light on the subject. We can really shed some light on the subject. There we are. I'm gonna do /SB toggle for now, just in case any dastardly deeds, dastardly figures are in my are join the stream. They won't immediately have access to my coordinates. Yeah, I know. Maybe just a little too slow for my taste. I'll prefer to do it with stone. Here we are. We're in a very precarious spot right now. Everything's willing to fall on us. Here we are. Ooh, now we're feeling good. We're getting some XP going. There we go. Mining expedition. Mm. Oof. I'm gonna see what I can't do. Maybe the Here we go. I reset the name of the stream again. Potentially that'll attract more people. Potentially. Here we are. Where is this light source coming from? Oh, it's coming from me. That's where it's coming from. I have a thing in my inventory. Alright, see. Here we go. Got some more coal with us now. Got some torches. We're looking fine. I just need food. I just need a reliable source of food. I get these out of my inventory right now. Take this. I'm gonna do it one more time. Here we are. Oh? Oh, okay. It's just a thing that looks a little too much like a staircase. That's funny. Finally got some resources. Boom. Boom. Oh, you found something? Is it right here? Okay, there's something above us. I'll have to I'll have to go and take a look. But it's definitely to our east from the entrance that we made. I'm gonna grab this iron and then I'm gonna start smelting it up and then we're gonna have an adventure. We're gonna have a little adventure to see this village. There we go, there we go. Pop a torch. Boom. Love it. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, I'm really liking Kylorne so far. I really am. I'm gonna have to go over the rules again though. Before I start playing more on it. I don't want to run afoul of anything unintentionally. Did I put? Yeah. Okay, I know where I almost got very paranoid, thinking that this is not where I left my stuff. All right, but let's do a little bit more fishing. I want a little something else. Oh, and it's almost daytime too. Love it, love it, love it. Let's watch our backs. Make sure we don't get in trouble with any dastardly mobs out there. Come on, just give me a fish. Give me one fish, buddy. Give me one fish. And then we'll go. I want one fish. If I find a look at the sea, that'll be the day. Forget the fish. Forget it. Forget the fish. You know what? We're gonna find this guy's place. And hopefully it has some supplies I can use. With any luck, I'll be able to take some supplies out of here. We've hit a road? Oh, here's something. Here's a piggy. Oh no! You're within the bounds. There we go. Some good food. Some good food with good potential. Silesia? Little village? Okay. Very nice. Wilderness? Oh? Nothing there. I assume this has gotta be in... Yes, it is. What's this? What's this read? We settled here, but feel free to join us. Love it. Shoot, I might just. Fishing shack. Man, you're gonna admin shop, but you're not gonna sell me some fish? I don't know. Maybe sell me some fish. Maybe I'd be inclined to buy some fish. There's nothing over here, right? Yeah, it's not a shop. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I'm in a position to partake in some fish. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back, and I'm gonna grab all my stuff. I'm gonna grab that coal and that iron out of there, and I'm gonna cook up these pork chops, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna follow this road. We're gonna cook up these pork chops, and then we're gonna follow the road, and hopefully I'll be able to find a storefront that will sell me food. I passed the entrance. Here we are. You're still going, but that's okay. Take that. Put that in there instead. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. How about that? Mm. Whew. There we go. We're looking good. Looking real good. There we go. Now we're gonna get out of town. We're gonna get out of town. Wha, wha, wha. Okay. I don't want to claim any chunks just yet. If I ever do, it'll be a storefront or something, or it'll be like a small shack. I am not nation building, I swear. I don't have the patience for it right now. But we're gonna follow this road here and see where it takes us. Hopefully to a bigger settlement is what I'd hope. Oh, we got speeds. We got speeds though. It's gonna be an adventure. I have no idea where this is gonna take me. Okay, some more stuff. An actual road that tells me we're getting close. Is this a regular road? No, no, no. This is also a speed road. Speed road. Speed road. Ew, cringe. Who did this on Kylorne? This is supposed to be the good server. Metropolis of Let's pull back until it says wilderness again. Let's actually see where we are. Scarismere. Scarismore. Alright, let's tab out and have a peek at the Kylorne map and try to figure out where we are. We're near a desert? Or we were near a desert anyway. And now we are in a bit of a plains/forest, which might be new. Okay. My screen doesn't take me into the back outside of the menu, which I heartily apologize for. I heartily apologize that you guys can't see the Kylorne map as I saw it. But here we go. When was the last time it was updated? When was the last time the Kylorne map was updated? Is it recently? Because these guys have been doing something. And I don't see them on the map, but these guys have been doing something. Moss, where's your general store? Let me have into your general store. Feels bad. As good as these builds are, it kind of ruins it that you're. It doesn't really ruin it. I'm just peeved. It's always a pet peeve of mine to leave the log blocks floating. Some market stalls, but no signs, no signage over here. There's some good livestock though. There's some good livestock. What's up? Let's keep. We can keep following the road though. Maybe we'll have better luck at the next place. Looks good. Good looking place though. Good looking place. What is this? For Princess Denise. Okay. Sorry, Denise. Your thing's empty. We're speeding though. We're a speedster. At least now I can start taking these, killing some animals and getting some food from it. This is better. This is so much better than wandering around a desert. If you guys think you know where I am, shout out. I could be like, what's my F3? Z 1400 and X 1500, negative 1500 that is. Little house, little wagon, a little campsite, little campsite. I like it. Anything in here? Can I reach? I don't think I can, unfortunately. Oh, hey, buddy. What's up? Anyway. Oh, and nothing in there either. There's a crafting table here. We do have a crafting table. This is a nice place. I think I'll stop here and put down my thing and char some of this up. Let's do some grilling. Let's do some grilling, everyone. Put this on the fire too. I forgot I could do this. I put down the furnace before I remembered that I could do this. I can just plop things on the Barbie right here like that, like so. Feels good though. Yeah, I like this. This is the vibe I want for the rest of for every time I stream. For whenever I stream, I want this. Let's turn the music up a little bit if I can. Here we go. Get some ambiance going on in here. Some ambiance. And this is ready too. Perfection. And we have dinner for the next while. I guess there's a limit of 145 blocks outside of your thing. Can I right click on this and something will happen? No, it doesn't appear so. But I don't want to stay here the whole time. I think that would make a very great viewing experience. So we're gonna keep going until we find our next campsite and our next prey. There's a cow up there. He looks like good eating. And some sheep. Very nice. We're wrecking house over here. Oh, there's some lights up ahead. And more cows. Can you believe it? Maybe I'll start a farm. Maybe that'll be my content from now on. I'll be wandering and starting a farm. And selling my goods to new Kylorne players. There we go. There we go. You love to see it. I think it's because I changed the title. I think when I added the meta thoughts, people associate that with what they like about my content. And that'll do it. Ooh. If you haven't liked the stream already, like the stream. Boost my content, bruh. Bruv. There we go. There's some lights up here. And there's roads, but I have no idea what they're going to. There's no signage. It's not exactly obvious what it's going to, but maybe going up this mountain here will give me a little bit of a advantage. Or maybe not, considering the stoneworks render distance. But I'm more intrigued. Oh no, I killed a mom. And sorry. It would hurt me more to see the baby go on without a mother than it would to have just left it. Fantastic. I love the likes. I love the interaction. It keeps me going. Interaction from the chat, of course, makes things less boring because I can respond to things and I can talk about things that are brought up. Alright. There we go. I want to make sure nobody was talking to me on the thing because somebody referenced me earlier. Exactly. Exactly. No protagonists here. None. I'm going to assume these roads were already pre-built. Oh, a castle! Oh, whoa! Big castle. Dude, if this is unclaimed, I'm gonna have to review the rules and claim this thing. Okay, here we go. Kylorne. This place is owned by Kylorne. And there's their farm down there. Are these towers unclaimed? No. Or yes, they are. And it's a hamlet, so he must be the only one who lives here. He must be the only one who lives here. Absolutely wild. Anything in this farm that looks relatively mature and enough to take? Nah, I have enough food already. This is a fine castle. This is a very fine castle. I'll tell you what. Let's hop back to let's get back to the road. Let's get back to the road. What I should invest in is a horse. That's what I ought to invest in, so I can ride around even faster. Exactly. I also like the gradient work on the walls. Little underkeep. I can't see anything under there. Oh, this tower isn't claimed though. It seems. Is there an entrance? Is there even an interior under here? There is kind of an interior. Not a finished one though. So I'll leave that the way I found it. All right, let's hop back on the road. Ooh. Oh yeah, I mean, griefing isn't a big problem on Stoneworks. I feel like, I found a ton of like pretty intact ruins. Like if there was, usually like really expensive blocks are griefed, but like not entire builds. Like no one will cover an entire thing in like lava or whatever, or water or something stupid. I've only seen like valuable blocks like quartz, polished quartz and stuff, removed. But like the majority of the builds I've seen remain intact. Mm. All right, this is good though. I like this. I like Kylorne already. I do love me some Kylorne. All right, let's take a break here and put our stuff in. Let's do some cooking. Let's get some cooking going. Whew. Big stretch, big stretch. Place looks nice with the shaders. Place looks even better with the shaders. I'd have to say. I do say so myself. Mm. So aside from you, Anonymous, how many of the viewers right now are in Kylorne or have played Stoneworks recently? I want to know if you're also in Kylorne or your application has been accepted or whatever. There's an egg. Yeet. Mm. Yeet. Waiting for this. And now I'm impatient. Let's leave. Let's go. We've got enough food for now. And let's see what the next place we find is. Oh, little house? Little unfinished little Medina. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, a little bigger construction? A little bigger construction over here? Oh, not even. This is just connected to the whole place. I see. Hmm. Would you look at that? Can't. Not Adina. Sack the city at Abina, if you're familiar with that reference. Let's go. Give me a storefront. If there ain't no storefront, I don't want to hear it. All right, let's flash SP toggle and see if this is connected to a thing. Lean tier. Okay, lean tier. I'm gonna tab out for a second and see if I see that. Yes, I see it. I know where we are. I know where we are. Okay, so if we're in lean tier, and we head east, or we head west rather, down this river, we should hit that big nation. I don't remember. It's escaping me what exactly it's called. Where's my boat? Here's my boat. A dolphin. And we stick to the right-hand side here. This will take us to the big nation at the center of the Kylorne map. And once we get there, I think that would be a pretty good end of stream. Once we get there. But we're going to have to get there first. And that's going to be the challenge. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I feel like that's a pretty good span of time to be streaming. Out of my way, Lily Pad. Prepare to feel the force of 1,000 tigers. I'm going to take this river all the way up. Oh, here's a small construction. Anybody home? I forgot to check if I was going the right way. I am going. Okay, I'm going west. That's what I wanted. Nope. Okay, this is owned. Let's keep going. Whew. Here we go. I really gotta upgrade my hardware. Once I start doing this and I get some income in and all of that, I will definitely invest in better hardware to make the stream better. I feel like the stream could be better in terms of picture and quality and all that sort of thing. Me and my people live to the east of the river. Contact me for diplomacy and to talk about lore as well. From Torin. Shout out to Torin. Upsy daisies. This away. Building a little bit of a dock. That's cool. What's the place we're going to? I think it's called Shelheim. Or something. It's that big nation at the center of... at the very center of Kylorne. Here we go. What is this? This is not claimed, it seems. Let's avoid the skeleton. It's in our best interest to avoid this skeleton. There we go. Now. This is not claimed. Holy hoot. I'm gonna drop this, and 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 that, and that. And I'm gonna drop my wooden pickaxes. I don't need that either. And we have food. We have food. We gotta be a good neighbor and replant. Exactly. We gotta do a little replanting. No one will ever know we were here. No one will ever know. And we got some carrots too. I prefer potatoes, honestly, but carrots are good too. And I will smelt all these up. I'll make some baked potatoes for us. What is this? Let's some signs here. Let's go. Hello, me and my friends have a village down the river and would like the people to do the same. Hello there. I'd like to negotiate with you. Thunder Mountain. City of Fonzo. The Fonz. The Fonz was here. There's a donkey? Let's SP toggle. Librarian Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain appears to be unaffiliated. Very interesting. I'm gonna keep this up until we get to out of this claim. Oh, okay, here we go. Now where's my boat? Put the boat back. Okay. Continue down the river. We need to hit Shelheim. Is what I'd really like to do before we call it a day. Boltzing Matilda. Okay. It's a little one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's something. Hold on. I don't want to get out of the boat just yet. Uh-huh. Gonna scooch right on in here. This is quite a construction. And that looks like a gate right there. Let's see how close we can get. Oh no! Can I? No, I'm gonna have to push my boat out. Come on now, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Got my boat back. Got my boat back. And this is Asmarine, which it also appears unaffiliated. There's just some coastal city-states is what we got going on over here. We got some coastal city-states. Another construction right over here. What do they call you? The Trident. This is the Trident. I like the Trident. Shout out to Pamax. Feels good. Oh, we're back in some desert land. Let's see. The Trident's pretty cool. All right. Let's explore. Let's do a little exploration. Okay, a lot of this back wall here is not connected to the rest of the claim, which is a shame. Oh, we got a hoplite. It's like a hoplite guy, and a purple and yellow Union Jack. That's interesting. He's holding like a bow staff though. He's not holding a trident, which is. Hey, come on, man! It's called the Trident, and you're not holding a trident. Trident. Gotta do better. Alright, this seems like a good stopping place. This does seem like a good stopping place. Oh, and this is outside the claim too. Their farm area is outside the claim. This feels like a good stopping place. I'm gonna end it right here at the Trident. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read this thing. Welcome to the Trident. To make shopping as easy and pleasant as possible, we decided to write down in here that we sell and where we sell it. We hope you have a great stay at the Trident, traveler. Mob, drop shop, blue, yellow. Sell food. Is it that hard? Why does nobody sell food? I'm gonna sell food. That's what we're doing next stream. That's what we're doing next stream is I'm gonna claim some land and build a farm and have a storefront that sells food. And then I'm gonna advertise it like hell. And it's gonna become a beacon for new players who need food. That's how we're gonna do things around here. I hope everyone's enjoyed. I hope you've had a good time, and I wish you a blessed day. Ending stream. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh shit. Come on. I was supposed to end stream. Let me end stream. Let me end the stream. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic.